The 7 things deeply connected couples never do. You're doing all of them. You're working so hard to save your relationship that you're actually destroying it. Every couples therapy technique, every communication workshop, every date night you force yourselves through, they're all feeding the exact problem you're trying to solve. The truly connected couples understand something that sounds almost offensive. Your desperate effort to fix each other is what's keeping you trapped. You're both trying so hard to be right, to be heard, to be validated, never realizing you're just building separate prisons in the same house. Number 1, deeply connected couples never question their partner's intent. They've decided once and for all, this person loves me. They don't wake up after an argument wondering if their partner actually cares. They don't interrogate every action looking for proof of love or lack of it. They've built a bridge between their two worlds and they refuse to tear it down every time there's tension. The rest of us, we're exhausting ourselves, reassessing our partner's character every time they disappoint us. We think our suspicion keeps us safe. It doesn't. It just keeps us alone. Number 2, they never confuse talking about the relationship with actually connecting. Your mind can analyze every problem, discuss every feeling, use words like vulnerability and intimacy in every conversation, and still be completely disconnected. The deeply connected know that real intimacy doesn't happen through endless processing. It happens in presence, in the moment when you stop trying to fix them and just see them. Meanwhile, most couples are having the same conversation for the 10th time, convinced that if they just explain themselves better, everything will click. Number 3, deeply connected couples don't perform their growth for invisible judges. They're not trying to prove they're evolved enough, conscious enough, healthy enough. There's no perfectly curated version of their relationship they're protecting. The disconnected are different. They're constantly monitoring themselves, making sure they look like a good couple, sound spiritually advanced, seem happy enough. They're so busy performing connection that they actually forget to feel it. Number 4, they never make their partner responsible for their happiness. Deeply connected couples don't wake up expecting their partner to fill the empty places inside them. They already feel whole. When they come together, it's overflow, not need. Everyone else is moving through their relationship like an empty glass, demanding their partner pour into a hole that was never theirs to fill. Always reaching, always disappointed, always convinced if their partner would just change, they'd finally feel complete. Number 5, deeply connected couples let the relationship die and be reborn over and over. They don't grip the version of their partnership that used to work. They don't need their relationship to look a certain way to feel safe. They understand that what brought them together isn't what keeps them together. The rest of us, white knuckle relationship that we think we signed up for, terrified that if we let it evolve, we'll lose control of it completely. Number 6, they never mistake relationship practices for actual intimacy. Date nights, communication exercises, couples retreats. These are tools, not destinations. Deeply connected couples use them when they serve, release them when they don't. They understand that you can follow every relationship rule perfectly and still feel completely alone in your partnership. The disconnected turn practices into rituals of control, believing that if they just do enough techniques, love will arrive like a package they ordered on Amazon. Number 7, the deeply connected couples never forget that they are on the same team. Every time you make your partner the enemy, every time you fight to win instead of to understand, you're strengthening the biggest lie that there is, that you're separate. Deeply connected couples see through this. They know that when one person hurts, both people hurt. When one individual grows, both people expand. When I was a doctor for nearly 30 years, I watched my own marriage nearly collapse under the weight of unspoken expectations. I remember sitting across from Gary feeling like we were speaking different languages. I thought connection meant talking everything through. He thought connection just meant being together in silence. And we both thought the other was wrong. It wasn't until I stopped trying to make him understand me and started trying to understand him that everything shifted. I realized we weren't broken. We were just stuck in patterns neither of us knew how to name. And once we could see the pattern instead of blaming the other, we finally had space to breathe again.